And it's October the 5th, 2016. I bring breaking news. Hurricane Matthew spread Zika danger zone up the East Coast. So, this is true, folks. When this hurricane comes near Florida, it's going to make a landfall around Florida. The eye is going to stay right on the coast, but that's going to be in my next video. But Hurricane Matthew is going to bring this disease much more up the East Coast, alright, for the meantime, alright. It could bring it all the way up to New York if the storm heads all the way up towards New York and off the coast, alright. But this storm is definitely going to bring the Zika virus up to Georgia, South and North, for the rest of this year. And then, we enter winter, ain't really no bills until the springtime. And we're going to see that Zika is going to spread more rapidly next year. Plus, there's a whole bunch of new diseases that I'm going to be reporting on later on. But yeah, from having this hot summer, it's been a really record-breaking summer. Zika spreading, got different kind of diseases. And next year looks like it's going to be one of the worst years. Viruses that spread in unknown viruses and colds and flus that they never experienced before. But let me just get into this article. You guys can find it out. It's going to be posted at the bottom. Point warnings and watches for the Zika virus to spread up north. So people be out there, be prepared. Look around to make sure there ain't no puddles around your houses that's old. After a storm, because this storm is going to bring a lot of flood, and from a lot of flood, a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of pestilence. So be prepared for Zika to spread up towards the Carolinas, and maybe beyond that, as we're going to see after this hurricane hits, see what happens after Florida and Georgia and South Carolina. If this hurricane dies out or if it remains, because I don't care what anyone says, but this hurricane been manufactured. This is a HARP hurricane, and in my next video I'm going to show it. But let's get into this article. Hurricane Matthew, Zika danger zone up East Coast. Hurricane Matthew strikes Florida. It is expected to boost the volume of Zika-infected mosquitoes in the U.S., wipe out the effectiveness of anti-Zika pesticide spraying, and potentially spread the so-called Zika danger zone up the East Coast. The monster Category 4 Atlantic hurricane, packing winds of 140 miles per hour, is on the path to strike southern Florida on Friday morning, then drive up the center of the state. The storm appears to have more than enough power to veer right to hammer Georgia and the Carolinas, then move north and bring torrential rain and flooding to the East Coast. Jason Rasgon, Associate Professor of Entomology and Disease Epidemiology at Penn State University, warned AccuWeather that Zika mosquitoes are so light and unaffected by raindrops they will be picked up and blown to a new area as the Matthew advances. And this is very true. When we look at the storms, a lot of these HARP storms that are hurricanes and stuff, all these birds go right in the middle, right into the eye. All these bugs go right in the middle eye and travels with the storm. And I'm going to show you guys that later. Let's read on. There is no vaccine or treatment for Zika virus, making prevention essential early on in the American Zika outbreak. Public health officials falsely believe that Zika virus transmission would remain limited to individuals that became infected through travel outside the continent U.S. to places where Zika is common, like Brazil and Puerto Rico. But with 2 new locally infected Zika cases being reported in Miami Beach and another 4 more in Miami-Dade County, the potential Zika pandemic now has confirmed 139 cases caused by domestic transmission. The CDC reports that there are confirmed 718 travel-related Zika infection recorded in Florida. That's 718 people been infected by Zika in Florida, with 103 involving pregnant women. Zika is systematic for only 18% of the cases. If symptoms appear, they're usually associated with mild flu fever, joint pain, muscle pain, headaches, and red eyes. Constantly, the Zika infection rate is drastically underreported. And they're very right. The vector-borne disease such as dengue fever, malaria, yellow fever, and Zika infected over 1 billion people and killed over 1 million per year. Zika is easily spread by 1 mosquito blood bite. 2. Mother to child. 3. Sex. 5. Saliva. 6. Urine. 7. Blood transfusion. And 7. Research laboratory exposure. Alright, folks, I did brought this up in one of my videos. You can go online and you can buy Zika if you are a scientist and bring it back to your lab. That's how the Zika virus was created. There's a whole bunch more to this article. It's going to be posted at the bottom. But when Hurricane Matthew hits all these birds, Florida, when it hits around Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, you're going to see all these birds and all these bugs going straight to the middle of the eye, where there ain't no wind, right in the middle of that eye. The wall is where the most powerful wind is, but the eye is calm. Alright, folks? So be prepared to see Zika spread up to Georgia, up to the Carolinas, and be more alert next year when spring and summer comes, folks. Hopefully it's not warm winter where the virus will spread rampantly. We got a lot more viruses. This virus was created in 1954 by Rockefeller. And the main one, they control, they own the patent to it. But all these new Zika viruses are created in laboratories, alright? And there's a lot of viruses. They're trying to depopulate. We all know about the Agenda 21 depopulation of the world's population. Alright, so people be out there, be prepared. I got a lot more videos to come. This is the No Face Movement. Movement. Till next time, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. This is the movement. Movement. Till next time, facing off.